Hey everyone, Rachel Maddow here. Tonight we're diving into the world of clinical trials. They're essential for developing new medicines and treatments. Think of them as science experiments for new drugs. These trials help us figure out if a new treatment is safe and effective. They involve testing on volunteers. This ensures the safety and effectiveness of potential treatments. Clinical trials are carefully designed and monitored. They have multiple phases to thoroughly assess a potential treatment. We'll focus on phase 2 trials tonight. Stay tuned. So what's a phase 2 clinical trial? Let's dive into the details. In simple terms, it's like the second date in the world of drug development. Phase 1 was the first meeting, a quick getting to know you. During phase 1, we focused on safety, making sure the drug didn't cause any immediate harm. Phase 2 is where things get a bit more serious. We're not just looking at safety anymore. We're looking to see if this new drug actually works. Does it do what it's supposed to do? This is crucial. We also want to know how well it works. Is it effective enough to move forward? We're also checking for side effects. Are there any adverse reactions that we didn't see in phase 1? We want to make sure the drug is safe for people to take. This involves rigorous testing and monitoring. Phase 2 trials typically involve a larger group of volunteers than phase 1. This helps us get more reliable data. They help us gather more data and get a clearer picture. The results from phase 2 will determine if the drug can move on to phase 3, where even more extensive testing will occur. It's a critical step in the journey of bringing a new drug to market, ensuring it is both safe and effective for the general population. Let's quickly compare the different phases of clinical trials. Each phase has a unique purpose and is crucial for ensuring the safety and effectiveness of new treatments. Phase 1 is all about safety. This initial phase involves a small group of healthy volunteers or patients. It's a small group of people, and we're mainly checking for any immediate adverse reactions. Researchers closely monitor participants to identify any potential side effects. Phase 2, as we discussed, focuses on effectiveness and side effects. This phase involves a larger group of participants who have the condition the drug is meant to treat. It involves a larger group and helps determine the optimal dosage. Researchers gather data on how well the drug works and continue to monitor for side effects. Phase 3 is the final stage before a drug can potentially hit the market. This phase is critical for confirming the drug's overall effectiveness and safety. It's the largest trial, with thousands of participants. This extensive testing helps ensure that the drug is safe and effective for a wide range of people. This phase confirms the drug's effectiveness, monitors side effects, and compares it to existing treatments. The data collected here is essential for regulatory approval and helps determine if the drug can be made available to the public. Section 4. A real-world example of a phase 2 trial. Let's say scientists are developing a new drug for Alzheimer's disease. This is a complex and challenging process that requires multiple stages of testing and validation. In phase 1, they tested it on a small group of healthy volunteers to ensure it's safe. This initial phase is crucial for determining the basic safety profile of the drug. Now, in phase 2, they'll test it on a larger group of people with early-stage Alzheimer's. This phase involves more participants and focuses on evaluating the drug's effectiveness. They'll monitor how the drug affects their memory and cognitive function. Detailed assessments are conducted to measure any improvements or changes in the patient's cognitive abilities. They'll also be looking for any side effects. Monitoring for adverse reactions is essential to ensure the drug's safety for continued use. This phase helps determine if the drug shows promise in treating Alzheimer's and if it's safe enough to move to phase 3. The results from phase 2 are critical for making decisions about the future development of the drug. Researchers will analyze the data collected during this phase to understand the drug's impact better. They will look at both the positive effects and any potential risks. Comprehensive reports are prepared to document the findings, which will be reviewed by regulatory authorities. These reports play a vital role in the approval process for the next phase of trials. If the drug shows positive results and manageable side effects, it can bring hope to many patients and their families. The journey through clinical trials is long, but each phase brings us closer to potential new treatments. Section 5. The importance of phase 2 trials. Phase 2 trials are crucial. They bridge the gap between initial safety testing and large-scale efficacy studies. They help us weed out ineffective or unsafe drugs early on. This saves time and resources. It also prevents potentially harmful treatments from reaching a wider population. Phase 2 trials provide valuable insights into a drug's potential. They help us fine-tune dosages and identify potential benefits and risks. Section 6. Advancing medicine, one phase at a time. Clinical trials, including Phase 2 trials, are the backbone of medical advancements. They allow us to develop new treatments and therapies for a wide range of diseases. These trials rely on the courage and participation of volunteers. These individuals play a critical role in advancing medicine. By understanding the importance of clinical trials, we can contribute to a healthier future for everyone. That's all for tonight. Stay tuned for more in-depth coverage after the break.